It's a 10-mile handicap. Let's see what I can do today. Hoping for 6:30 pace. Test where my sub-3 marathon fitness is at. Let's go get it. Good morning, I'm Nick. This is NRG Runs, and today we're doing a 10-mile handicap. So for those of you who wouldn't have heard of what a handicap race is, basically everyone sets off at different times with the aim to actually finish at the same time. So this is an annual event put on by my running club, Fairlands Valley Spartans. I did it last year in 1 hour and 7 minutes, which was 6:40 per mile pace. And this year I'm hoping to try and do it in about 1 hour and 5 minutes. So that's 6:30 pace or 4:02 per kilometre. So yeah, it's going to be a good benchmark for me in terms of what my improvement has been like over the past year, and then also where my fitness is at in terms of that sub-3 marathon for 2024. It's 2-lap course, so I'm going to kind of see how I go after the first lap. Hopefully kind of keep a similar pace, and then maybe try and push on for the last couple of miles. The first 3 miles are overall uphill, and then the last 2 of each lap are quite fast downhill. So it's going to be a bit varied, but I'm going to try and keep my pace fairly consistent. So something that one of the coaches at my club, John, has talked about recently is ABCs. So having different goals for any race. If you only have one goal, then you know you either succeed or you fail. It just gives you something else to aim for if that first goal isn't going to plan. So as I've said, a goal 1:05 or quicker, and yeah, roughly 6:30 a mile pace. If I went 6:27 a mile, then that would put me on for the equivalent of a sub-3 marathon. So that's not to say that if I can run that time I can do a sub-3 marathon. Obviously about the speed and endurance, but that will put me in the ballpark. So that's kind of top of the list. The B goal is to get a PB, full stop. So anything quicker than 1:07 with my quickest 10-mile time. And the C goal is just to enjoy it, to finish, because you know this isn't a big race for me today, so it's not one that I need to take super seriously. So above all, you just got to try and enjoy it. So yeah, I'm just on my warm-up now. I'm actually going to do about 2 miles today, only because I went up to the start just to check what the route was, and yeah, I'm just adding a bit extra now, just get my legs going. Did the usual thing, peanut butter on toast for breakfast, hydration tablet with electrolytes in, and I've had a gel for 30 minutes before, just to make sure I'm topped up with the carbohydrates. So all those things are done. I'm going to just finish this warm up and then do a few mobility and drills and finish off with some strides, get my legs really warmed up and ready to run that pace. So that's the plan for today. Let's see how it goes. Quick shout out to Paul Holgate from Fairlands Valley Spartans, who somehow amazingly has a spreadsheet of everyone in the club and their times or predicted times for this particular distance. So he gathers that all together, works out on that basis who should start and when. It's a massive job. So yeah, often we have a lot of unsung heroes in running clubs, and Paul is probably top of that list. So thank you to Paul and everyone that's involved with organising today's handicap. Let's go get it. So I've done the warm up in my standard dailies, my New Balance 860s, and it's time to get the racing shoes on. So we've got the Nike Alpha Fly 1s, the originals. I've gone about, I think, 160 miles in them now, so they're not fresh by any means, but for this sort of run, perfect. So let's get them on. So it's a 10-mile handicap. Let's see what I can do today. Hoping for 6:30 pace. Test where my sub-3 marathon fitness is at. Let's go get it. So that's 6:27 for the first mile. Just slightly hot. Let's dial into that pace. So that's 6:31 for mile 2, 6:29 for mile 3, which is uphill. So pleased with that. We just hit 5k in 20:02 or 20:04, I think. So we're on track. 5, 6:29. Yeah, it's gonna get tough. 6:37 for mile 7, and then got back on pace uphill. 6:29, mile 8. Got 2 miles to go. Let's go get it. Mile 10, 6:06. Just coming into the finish. It's gonna be under 1:05, I think. Well, that didn't end well. Just hit my arm on the bollard with my camera. 1:05 on the dot, I think. I was slightly over on the course. So, yeah, technically 1:04 something. Fastest by 2 minutes and a bit. Happy days. That was tough. Shame about smacking my arm at the end, but otherwise a good run. It's really uphill those first 3 miles, and then the next 2 get some speed and downhill, so I was able to finish fast. But yeah, found sort of mile 6, 7 particularly tough. We got it done in the time I wanted, so 6:26 average pace, so that's basically what I wanted for an equivalent time for a sub-3 hour marathon. So yeah, happy days, pleased with that. Thanks for everyone that marshalled. Cheers. So just on the cool down now. Oh my god, that finish absolutely smacked my elbow. I'll take a picture of the injury. I've actually got a bit of a dodgy elbow on that side anyway, so hilarious that I absolutely smacked it. Don't be a YouTuber, kids, it's not cool. But yeah, so really pleased with today. It's very windy now. There were a few of these kind of big gusts on the way round, which made it tough in places. Mile 6, mile 7 was particularly tough, but I was really pleased. Mile 8, even though I think it's uphill, I really managed to push on and feel strong. And then yeah, last couple of miles, which is downhill anyway, that obviously helps take me in. And I think yeah, 1:04:59 or 1:05 dead on my watch, but I was actually a bit over for the course, so 1:04 something certainly for 10 miles. So yeah, really pleased with that. So just on the cool down now, about a mile, just to finish off the week. We're about 13 miles in all today, and yeah, job well done. Shout out to my parents who actually popped out onto the course. They don't live too far away, so they kindly came out and gave me a couple of cheers. I'm not sure if I got any of it on camera, to be honest, because I was feeling quite tired on the second lap, but thank you to them for the support. So this is the last video before I go. So a bit of a trip of a lifetime to Guatemala in Central America for 2 weeks. So cannot wait for that. I know what you're thinking, but Henry the cat is being looked after. The next one will be a what running on holiday looks like or doesn't, depending on how I get on. So yeah, I'll be back in about 3 weeks. In the meantime, if you do want to follow my journey, then please subscribe to the channel, NRG Runs. Tell your friends, maybe. Who knows. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. follow me on Strava, NRG Runs, and Instagram too. And I'll see you after my holiday. Cheers.